Hey guys, welcome to another art video. Today we will be painting some rocks. I wanted to go over the supplies again before starting, and I also wanted to show you guys my nice little setup right here. So the first item was to get the rocks. We're going to be spelling out our names. So for my name, I would need 6 rocks. Um, the white paint, we'll be using this as a base paint. We'll paint all of the rocks white first, and then we'll move to the next step, which will be to dip them into the water, which I have my little bowl right here. And then I have my different paints. I only have 5. You guys are welcome to use as many as you guys want. And then I also have my brushes on this side with a napkin to dry them after each use. I have these napkins right here as well to place the rocks once they have paint on them. So let's get started, guys. The first thing will be to paint all of these white, and we won't paint the whole rock, we just want to get the top half of it white. I'm going to be using this big brush to get through it faster. So make sure you shake your paint, because sometimes it needs that to get mixed up in there. So like I said, we're only going to paint the top half of the rock. That's why I just put a little drop of paint on it. You guys can hold them if you guys want. I prefer to put it down. That way I don't get my fingers super messy. So you want to try to get just the top half. Don't worry about the bottom part. So there you go. There's my first one. And we'll do the same with the rest. We might have to do a few rounds of these to have the paint show nicely on it. But even if we don't, I think the colors should still pop up once we dip it in the water. Especially with a little bit of the white paint already on it. So I'm just putting them aside so they can start drying. There you go. We might just do one coat and try it out and see if it works. If you have a blow dryer, that probably make it easier for these to dry, but if not, you could just wait about 5 minutes and they should dry up nicely, or less even. Good, that's my 5th one. So there's that. And we are going to wait just a little bit for these to dry, and then we'll come back to the next step, okay? So take like a good 3 to 5 minute break, and then we'll get started on the next step. Alright guys, so by now your rocks should be pretty dried. I'm most of them at least. I know this one is still drying. So I actually forgot to bring a little container for my paint, so I got a paper, blank paper, and I folded it to put some of the paint there to use while I'm painting the rocks. So I forgot to shake this one. Let's see. There's orange. And you guys can paint whatever designs you want on them. Here's my blue. It's gonna put all of the paints out that way. I'm not stopping to grab paint. There you go. So the first thing I would suggest for us to do is with this Sharpie. I forgot to have that out at the beginning. We are going to write our name out first, and then we are going to decorate around it, okay? So my first letter would be B. A. If you guys would rather use the paint, that's also fine. You can even make each letter a different color. That one's not dry. So I'll come back to that one in a little bit. I'm just going to start painting these. I might even use some of the black paint that I have to go over the letters just because they don't look that great right now. But now we just start painting, and then you guys can draw whatever designs you want on them. The white will just help whatever paint you're putting on it pop better. So like I said, you guys can do whatever designs you want on these. You can put one color in each rock. You can put several colors in each rock if you want. I think I'm gonna stick to just one color per rock, but like I said, you guys can do whatever colors you guys want on them. And we were going to do a different process with the water, but unfortunately the paint wasn't cooperating, so we had to switch to plan B, which is just to freestyle it, and you guys can draw whatever designs you want on them. Three so far. Make sure to wash your brush every time after each use, that way your paint doesn't get mixed up. I'm almost done with my A. I only have two more. I know for some of you guys it'll take longer than others because we don't have, some of you might not have as many letters in your name. And then for next week, guys, we'll actually attempt the activity we were supposed to do today, but we'll do it a little bit differently. I will be posting the supplies later during the week. My rocks were kind of small, so I wasn't able to do like cool designs on them. So I just did a bunch of random stuff on it. I'll show you guys in a little bit. It's still not fully dry, I'm not sure why. But anyway, I'm gonna transfer these here, and I'm just waiting for my N. I think I'm going to go over the black Sharpie with actual paint to make it look a little better. It actually does look a lot better with the actual paint instead of the Sharpie. So there you go, guys. This is my name that I've painted. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the last one because it's not drying still, but I just need one more. I hope you guys had fun. Try to make this one a really short activity, and like I said, we'll try the activity that we actually have planned next week. Hopefully we have a better luck when we try that one, and I will be posting the supplies on Friday. So I hope you guys like this one.